Hey there, Libra Sun, Libra Moon, Libra Rising. Welcome to your new moon reading. The new moon is happening on the 19th or 20th, depending on where you are in the world. But it happens here at 2:06 a.m. Eastern Time Zone here in the U.S. You are the only one to get two so far. I'm almost done with these. So this looks like it's going to be a powerful opportunity for you. Wow. Okay, so this new moon is happening at 1 degree and 22 minutes of Pisces. It is at the first degree, right? And that 22 is like this angelic portal number. And this is such a big portal with Venus being still in Pisces and conjunct Neptune, that it really opens you up to unlimited possibilities. And so this is a different kind of a reading that I usually do, because usually I look for the challenge and the opportunity, but the only challenge would be your own limiting self-belief, because the opportunities are completely unlimited here in this big portal that's opening up. Whatever comes up through this energy, excuse me, Saturn is coming in. Saturn is coming in, following in to help you to manifest your dreams into reality over the course of the next 3 years. So it is a major event. Okay, so you have here the sacred portal, creativity, intimacy, and inhibition, right? So look at that big, huge portal, sacral chakra. This is your creative ability. This is your ability to manifest really whatever you want to, but also this creates, this is where the sexual intimacy comes from. And this is energy where you're being asked to actually open up and allow the free emotional freedom here, the vulnerability, the flowing, and the rebalancing. So by opening yourself up to the opportunities that come through with your emotions and what you are guided to create. Some of you, Libra, could be looking to get pregnant. This kind of energy would be very conducive to that. Some of you are looking to create and balance things in a new way, or maybe you have a creative project at work. And so whatever it is that you really want to do, there's a creative energy around it, which means it has an opportunity, like a seed, to really grow with enough nourishment and nurturing. So if you're feeling a little emotionally out of whack, out of balance and stuff, the reading I just did for you this past week was about bringing everything back into balance. And you bring it into balance, so the things that work in your favor. And so you're being reminded here with this emotional freedom to do this. I really want to focus on the sacral chakra, because that is the seed point. That is where everything is happening from. And it is number 34. And 3 and 4 is a 7. And 7 is the energy of this year. And so with that energy of your willpower and your desire pushing things forward, that is where this works from. And so carnelian and amber are good energies to work with. Citrus fruits like orange and tangerine and even grapefruit. Those kinds of energies that will just like wake you up and lift you up for this. So this says, whether your situation involves a relationship or a creative project or a business partnership. So totally Libra energy here. How is your expression flowing in these areas? And they're asking you to be honest. If you're feeling inhibited, there is an opportunity to open up this portal through releasing anything you're feeling around being emotionally stagnant or stuck. So how do you get your emotions to open up and move? Let's take a look and see if we can get some guidance on that. Yoga. This is a year for yoga, honestly. It really gets things fluid and moving. I think that's probably because of Saturn moving into it. It helps to create flexibility. Oh my God, Libra, you have the keeper of the scales. That's you. This reading I just did for you yesterday that came out this morning as I'm recording this was putting your thumb on the scale in your favor. You are the keeper of the scales. She's holding the scales. You have total control of how you rebalance things. And so using this energy of this new moon to focus on bringing yourself into an emotional balance where you are opening up the flow of opportunities to you through what you create. And if you are spending a lot of time and energy on a relationship or a creative project and it's not yielding results, there's a need to reassess a little I do want to say with Saturn there, if it's something, a creative project, give it some time to build its structure. But if it's a relationship, you should be having a nice flow of energy coming back and forth. Whether this is business or personal, you should be feeling like it. And so it's supposed to be about fairness and balance. And then you have the sun dancers, the joyful activity and the celebration of life and abundance. But these two are intertwined. These two are intertwined and they're moving upward together. So you have an opportunity to plant your seed of intention with this energy, bringing your life into balance, because Pisces energy, if you're a Libra rising, this is your 6th house. So it's about bringing things into balance as you move into the energy of the next cycle, which is Aries, where we have 2 new moons in your area of partnership, and the North Node is moving into that sign. So the South Node moving into your sign is telling you that there are some things you need to let go of. So begin now to start to release things that are making you feel out of balance, things where you feel like you put in all the energy and you're really not getting it back. And so taking a really close assessment of that and trying to discern and decide what it is that works for you and what doesn't. So yes, reflect on your priorities. Where are you spending your energy? Energy is emotional, it's mental, it's physical, it's spiritual, and it's financial. So where are you putting your energy? But they're talking about emotion here. So where are you putting your emotional energy? Reflect on your priorities. Are you spending perhaps maybe too much time at work and so you don't have enough time at home? Or that's generally what happens, I think. But you have clear your mind. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot happening and you're thinking about a lot of things, and they're asking you to get out of your head and get into your heart. What feels like joy? What feels like happiness? What is going to actually bring in the joy in your life? And for some of us, that is work. For some of us, that is. But for others, it's like really, and I think with Libra most often, it's about putting the time and the energy into your relationships. And so there's a rebalancing, right? There's an energetic rebalancing here that allows you to open up, to create more space for the things that really matter. But there's a necessity. There's a necessity to sit down and calibrate, to weigh out. What is of value to you? What do you really want? And if you use the joy scale as the way to measure things out, so if you imagine that you have the scales here, and this is joy, and you put the joy down in the left side, I'm receiving joy. Of course, you're looking at it this way, so it's probably over here. Okay, so I'm receiving joy, and then you put things on the right side. What are you giving away? Is it bringing it into balance? Because it should. We need to give in order to receive. But when the joy scale is way up here because you're just giving away too much and you're not getting to receive, that's where you start picking through your priorities and where you're spending your time in order to bring things in. You have Emerald. This is a card of receiving a lot of abundance in many ways. So as I said, this new moon in Pisces is unlimited potential. It says release the limiting beliefs regarding money, increase your financial success, and attract extreme wealth. Increase abundance in all areas of life and cultivate authentic relationships. And so I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all of my pursuits. There is no reason you can't have it all. The 10 of Pentacles, the ability to manifest everything that you want financially, but be able to receive the joy in all the aspects of your life. And so this time, at this new moon, it is a time to do a little assessing, and it may be with your significant other at this point or your business partner, and sit down. I remember this time in my business, I had a partner, and we were offered an opportunity to take on a big, huge complex, and to be the only people that were allowed to clean in that complex. And it was, it was an opportunity to make a lot of money, but it was also going to require a lot of time, and we were going to have to staff up. And both of us were also attending college, and we sat down and we said, what are we trying to do here? Are we trying to build this business? Or are we trying to pursue our academic goals? And so through that conversation, we decided to pass on that building. We didn't want to take on the headache of having to wonder if we could stay staffed and the stress of when people don't show up and we're supposed to be in class. So we decided to prioritize our education. Whatever you decide to prioritize is your priority, but you're being asked, and I actually think it's in a partnership, in some sort of a partnership, to sit down with the person that is important to you. Now, if you are not in that situation where you're actually in partnership with someone, business or personal, then, and you are focusing though on having a partnership, then you need to create the space in your life for it. That would become a way to rebalance the scale. So if you are working a lot and you don't have time for your significant other that you currently have, or the one that you would like to attract in, you need to make some space for them. And so when you believe that the universe can provide you with unlimited income and that you are to pursue joy, and it is not a matter of one or the other. You can have both, and you can have an abundance in both. When you really, truly bring that energy in to the core of your being, into your creative center, that you know you can manifest and create it all, because you can. You're a spark of the divine. You have all the properties, all the abilities to manifest whatever you focus on. So what we think about, our words, our thoughts, our actions, and how we feel, that's what manifests our reality that we exist in. And so using emerald, emerald is such a stone of wealth and abundance. And it's also the green of the heart chakra. And so it's wealth and abundance there also. And so that would be a really great stone to work with. If you don't have that, you know, the luck of the Irish, right? Wear the green. It could be green of any sort. But use this mantra, right? Use this mantra. I earn unlimited income doing what I love. I am successful in all my pursuits. I live in joy. All right, so I'm going to get you, so this is the first one I've recorded today. I recorded a bunch yesterday, so I almost forgot. So we're going to talk about how you can use the energy of the moon as it's moving through every 28 days. It moves through all of the signs. And there are certain points. There are certain points where you can really focus on that energy. So when you watch my weekly videos, I'm like, the moon is here today, the moon is there today, right? And so when the moon is moving into Gemini and Aquarius. So whenever it is in any of the air signs, Gemini, Aquarius, and of course your sign, Libra, you always want to work with your own moon energy. So when it is in that energy, that is the time when you're going to want to do a little bit of the rebalancing, of the assessing. See how they are both of these moons. These are, they're both first quarter moons. So they're both at that halfway point where you look to see if everything is in balance. We have they're last quarters. I was like, looks backwards. So after, and another time for you, because they're both last quarters, I would say about halfway between the full moon and the new moon every month is also another time to be using that energy, because the last quarter came in, because that's when things should be looking in balance. And so the first quarter and the last quarter, both of them will allow you to see where you can, because Libra, being balanced is not a thing. It's balancing. So it's this constant weighing it out. And so maybe in the first quarter of the moon, you're receiving more. And in the last quarter of the moon, you give more, and the overall balance comes in, right? So you kind of got to assess where you are in the flow of the energy. I'm really getting this need to really focus in on the flow. And it came through in your weekly reading, and now it's coming through in this. And so where are you? You have the card of union. Okay, so where are you? So it's negotiation. It's a constant energy negotiation to keep it in balance, giving and taking. And this card of assertion that comes out here tells me that you're being reminded to ask for what you need. From the spirit guide team, they can't help you unless you ask. That's number one. But also in a partnership, to ask for what you need. Not demand, not complain, not be passive aggressive, not be shrill and angry, not be demanding and authoritative, but to assert by asking what it is that you would like in a way that allows you to be very clear, right? Sometimes when we ask for what we want and we don't want to upset the other person, we kind of skirt around and we're not real clear. Be very clear so that they clearly understand what it is you're asking for, but in a way that makes them want to provide it, right? It's both. So this right here, this assertion and this union. So what I'm going to do is I teach a mudra class. And so mudra is a great way to use your hand positions to focus energy on a particular aspect of your life. And so I'm going to teach you these two that you could use. This one right here, I'm going to hold it up here so you can take a nice screenshot of that. That is the assertion. And so when you sit in the morning and you do a little meditation, you're going to take your index and ring finger, middle finger and ring finger, middle finger and ring finger, connect them on both hands to your thumb and put them down on your lap because that's down near the sacral chakra. This will allow you to assert, to create, to have the energy to move through this, right? And so we're going to sit there and we're going to breathe in nice, big, deep breath in through the nose, extending our belly out, filling it all up. And then when we exhale, out the throat chakra. You're going to want to clear the throat chakra because you do have this throat chakra card coming through. And so really it's a great way. And look, this one here, it has like these colors of the sacral chakra, but it also has the throat chakra very evident there with the green in the middle of the heart chakra. And so we're going to work this whole area right here. And so really going to breathe in and exhale and do it audibly. Do that 3 times, nice and slow and deep, and then hold and just go into a normal breathing pattern, holding this open on your lap while you are just focusing on what it is that you are drawing and attracting into your life to give you the power and the energy to be able to speak up and explain to other people what it is you need. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. That's the sacral chakra right there. My inner fire is vibrant and alive. This is an activating, energizing, vitality-filling mudra. This is a great thing to do first thing in the morning when you wake up and you're not quite awake yet. It'll help you along with the coffee. And then we have here this card of union. This card of union is, here's your screenshot. Okay, this is about intimacy and connection and balance, right? I allow a greater bond and connection with all to emerge. And so this has to do with this emotional freedom here, the freedom to be fully present in a relationship. People reflect back to us what we put into it, right? But also keeping it in balance. So to do this, we're going to cross the wrist with the hands back to back. Okay, here we go. And then we're going to hook the little fingers together, right? And then we're going to, with each hand, touch the pads of the thumb and the middle and the index fingers. Wait, what? I need pictures, not words. Oh, okay. So, middle index to the thumb, middle index to the thumb, allowing the ring finger to stand up. Kind of looks like you're doing shadow work for making little animals. They look like, probably looks like 2 llamas. Okay, so nice deep breath in. And let this settle in. I would say this feels really comfortable right here. This feels like the area right at the higher part of the heart chakra and the lower part of the throat chakra. Really opening up that area, feeling that connection, and drawing and attracting in what it is that you're trying to draw and attract in. They're showing me clearing out space in the closet. So if you are seeking to bring someone into your life, literally clearing space for them, a drawer, a closet, and leaving it empty for them to fill up, not you. That's what they're saying. All right, so I allow a greater bond and connection with all to emerge. If you are someone who's currently in a partnership, take a look around. How much space in the closet or in the bathroom are you using? Because those are two very intimate spaces. Are you allowing your partner to have adequate space for their stuff also? Something to consider, because that's one way to rebalance the energy without saying anything, you know? So let's just say in the bathroom, I don't know why they're showing me this, but I'm seeing this vanity, right? And it's got these 4 drawers. And I see you have 3 of them. Give your partner another drawer. Consolidate your stuff, move your stuff out, make space for them. Even if they don't use it, make it available to them. It's about creating the balance. All right, you guys, this looks really amazing. Great opportunity here. I want to know if these videos are something that you like. If you do, let me know. If you just didn't like it, you probably aren't even hearing this at this point. So let me know if this is something you would like more of these kind of instructional, helpful tip videos. All right, take good care, and I'll talk to you soon.